temperature up in this thing, man. Well, I got some bass. Like I say, I got some bass out here. But I want to show y'all some of these nice big specks that are in here. Okay, somebody just hit me right there. Told you. Even the little bass are active. Look out. Little dude gonna be a 20 pound. Well, he gonna be a nice 10 pounder crushing bait up in here one day. I caught a few of these this morning. I want to hurt little guy. Let me see that hook is in there. Hold on, look, man. You're a beautiful looking little dude too. Look, you're a nice looking little dude. Push that bait down there. Get that bait out of there. Look at that little man. I mean, he a nice looking little green dude. That's what I love about this system, man. The specs are beautiful too. Look at this little guy. Nice looking guy. Boy, you hit that thing, man. I'm over here jerking a little bit. Bam! He came out and nailed it. He's a mean little rascal. Look at him. You can tell he'll be 10 pounds one day. Can't you tell? Look at him. Look at him and tell him I'm gonna be 10 pound busting bait. Look at him. All right, little man. See you. God dog it, boy. He nailed that. Okay. All right. That man make me want to stay on this thing a little bit. Telling me there. Shit, I didn't really see any specks down there. I'm gonna throw one more cast over that thing. Looks, it just got that look to it. It's got that look. Get out of there. Good deal. Oh boy, even in high wind, that boy threw that thing up in that corner there. Boy, that should be a nice hit right there. Oh, he ought to smash that. Somebody ought to smash that besides the bass. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. Seaweed grabbing it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna pause for a minute and then I'm gonna get set up over there. I'm gonna do a little trolling on that shoreline where I told y'all I caught the 38 at, and let's see if anybody on over there, but we're gonna troll that. And it's smooth because the wind's blowing out of the east here. Blowing me this way if y'all can see. You can see the trees. So it's smooth over there, so the wind's going over. So we'll go over there and troll that and see if we can snatch them out. Y'all hang tight. All right, y'all, we on the other side here on this shoreline. It's make the shoreline good, and what was attracted to me is deep. You know, one of the deep spots in the lake. It's about 11 feet over here, and that's pretty good. That's good depth. You know, and so we over here. We're gonna run down the shoreline. We're not gonna keep y'all too long because we already got over 30 minutes on the video. We're trying to keep them right at that nowadays. You know, and we'll run up the shoreline. Hope they nail me here in the short, and y'all can get to share that. But y'all hang tight and just watch the action grow when we start to travel into new systems. And I had to come back here this weekend, and just to assure myself, got in here, it was still dark when I got in here, and you could see, barely, good enough. You can see across. I could this thing is a canal right here. I could see decent enough to where didn't need a spotlight. Hit the prime areas. Man, nothing. I'm like, wow. What happened to the speck bite in this system? Hopefully we'll see it here in a minute. We're gonna go on up to there and probably turn around, come back, and close out. Y'all see, we got the bass though. The bass out there, they're out there crushing shed out there in the middle of the main part of the lake. And see if these specks are hiding on this little famous shoreline that got somebody over here messing with it. Oh, there we go. Who we got here? Told y'all. The bass are dominating in here, y'all. The bass are dominating in here. dog. Hold on, little dude. Hold on, little dude. I'll let you go. Another little guy, Westlake Crusher. He hit that thing hard too. Look at that beautiful form on his little body. Beautiful little bass. Nice looking bass. I mean, you know, nice fish all around in this system. Really nice little guy. Look at him. Crush that bait. Tell him you're gonna be 12 pounds here pretty soon. Keep eating like that, buddy. You're gonna be 12 pounds in about 6, 7 years. See you, little man. Let me crank that Minnesota down. Minnesota cruising. Now what I'm doing, y'all, here. What I got here, man? Golly, he had me bent over. I think I'm too close. See, I can see the weed bed. Too close to them weed beds. I'm feeling good about this, y'all, but you know we're gonna roll back down with y'all and close out this video. Let me get away from these weeds. I think that's what I was in. Gotta bait this one too. Alright. Let's see here. I looked over the pole was bowled over, boy. As bad as we want to see that there from a speck, the bass is giving it to me. We got action. Oh man, my hook's bent. Ah, dog. See how you gotta pay attention to all that stuff? The hook's bent. Oh, nah. Come here, son. Who bent that hook like that? Not one of these little bass, is it? Alright. This is a nasty bent hook. Boy, look at that structure right there I'm passing up. Yeah, that's seaweed too. The seaweed's starting to. This place was covered with seaweed too, what made it pretty good. I probably got in shortly after they got the place open up. That's why I caught the speck like I did. And now the speck bite is just nothing like it used to be, so no, we ain't crying about it, but tell you what. 1, 2. We miss it. Definitely miss it. Let's get this guy here. Yeah, we're tipping this. I meant to show y'all. I'll show you on this one. They snatched it off here. And that's all we're doing is tipping the minnow on the end of the jig. Tipping it with a minnow. Yeah, I thought he wasn't on. Like, man, is he on? No, not at all. We're just tipping that baby right here with a minnow. Right there. Little minnow tip, give him more action. More stuff for them to look at. They definitely know what a minnow look like, so they see that minnow like, oh shoot, man, what he crazy or something? That's sucker. They come over there and crush that joker, man. All right. I mean, I'm seeing some nice structure right here coming up. Can I get a speck, y'all? Can I probably get a speck or two out of your Westlake? Westlake say you done got enough speck out of us. I mean, specks are hiding up, and this joker the ones that are remaining. Get some of my classic spots up in here, like this one right now too. Kind of sliding around in it. I'm gonna walk it down that other side over there. I'm gonna come down that side. That's a good deep side too there. Wow, just had a bass blow up right there. Kind of scared me. The bass are definitely here. They're active. I mean, the bass are here. Y'all don't see me caught 2 small ones versus the 4 that I got in there caught earlier. So the bass, they're feeding up on these shad. The shad, it's some nice, good shad population here, and the bass is putting a hurting on it. I see a little ball, a little bait ball there. Maybe before I close out, y'all, I'll be able to show y'all the spec here in a minute. That looks real promising. Come on, boys, go ahead. Don't be scared to wipe that thing. I'm not gonna do anything to you but for lay you up in front of you. I was looking off one of those bass that I caught in there. I was looking off and all I heard was a drag. I turned around, the pole was like, I love that sight right there. All I heard was drag. It got my attention. All right, y'all. I'm gonna run back down. I'm gonna cut y'all loose. And I'm gonna go do some more combat stuff up in here and see if I can come up with a couple of specs out this route before I get up out of here. All right. Yeah, I definitely see the seaweed that they got rid of, and like I said, they had like, man, not two, not three, they had four boat lake doctors up in here managing the water, checking the water quality and you know checking its condition. And man, I know they see the seaweed starting to make a comeback. So I don't know what they did to get rid of it the first time, but hope they don't do what Lake Hyson did. They got a better way of doing it without turning the bite off. I mean, Lake Hyson's like dead. And I mean, I had some real bright, high hopes for that place. And I'm like, man, I mean, when this thing open up, it's gonna be off the chain. Well, when they opened it up, it was chained. That's it. The bite was chained down. Man, I caught a 14-inch speck out of there and a 12 to follow. I haven't seen a speck since then. That's the kind of stuff that mess with your angling mind. Like, well, we know there's specks in there. I caught two of them. Yeah, you sure did. You caught two specks out of there. Yeah, yes, you did. But there all kinds of changes happened after that. I mean, you was wanting the Hysons out the way, and now they're out the way. Had a nice good warmouth perch bite. I haven't seen warmouth perch bite like that in decades. And to see a warmouth perch bite like we're on, man, that was awesome. That was some really good stuff. Nice quality warmouth perch too. And all that's gone now. It was on the mind this morning. I said, nah, I ain't gonna even do it. Lake Hyson is just like shut down on the bite. I mean, that whatever they did, boy, really shut that bite down. I mean, I haven't seen any fish floating on top, so, but yeah, the bite shut down. Nothing like this here, this system right here. Now, I'll hit it again once the water really gets down in the 60s, the mid 60s. I hit this thing again. Just kind of like tell myself, like, wow, this one too, man. Yeah, you got to start, that's why you got to, make them little hour-and-a-half trips to some of those places that don't even get any visitors at all. I know some places like that down in Northport area on the other side of Sarasota. And I've been meant to hit and I forget about them and then I remember again, like, golly, you remember that one place? Yeah. And it's in the middle of nowhere, and pretty soon there's going to be houses around that place. But that place has been off limits to all anglers on foot. It's just been no trespassing. Now it's opening up. So I need to get down there and check this place out. I already know what time it is on that. I'll tell you. And y'all going to see it on film. So those are bright things coming. Once you go and, that's what we're going to be doing. It's not going to be like, a year from now you're saying the same thing. No, we're going to be doing that this season. Go down there and fish the canals down in there, the Northport area. Get in them canals and see what's going on. And I seen one content maker pull some big shell crackers out of there. So there's some big specks in there too. And if I get some big shell crackers, that'll be fine too. But yeah, you got to make those trips. You got to make those out, drive. You got to drive. I mean, when I came up watching, anglers that had their shows, they're in other states, and And then if they're in their home state, they're driving a little bit. It's not new to me. It's just something that I know I gotta, I want to start putting fish on the film. We gotta hit some new territories. That's the kind of fishing I do. I mean, that's the deal. Y'all will be quick as I can get the poles in. Here y'all, here's another one. Here's another one. Just like some of the content makers I see. Now every time I look behind them, they're in a huge system, a huge lake, deep. And I'm gonna tell you, I love to fish in the small places, and that's why I'm in here in Lake Hyacinth. I came when I first put together a boat for specs. It was to fish these small systems that nobody can get big boats into, and that's why I had the one deal the Lake Mary place that I know their bite they done regenerated over there again. They done repopulated. I only had a trolling motor in that place, and I was very happy with it. See, I see seaweed right there, and those are little spraying lakes, all up through Lando Lakes and stuff like that, untouched. And that was one of them. Farm pond, Lake Mary was, and I smoked them. I beat them up. But it's gonna get better, y'all. It's gonna get better, It's gonna get better when you start, viewing Ken Tech Outdoors. You're gonna say, oh, he done trouble. He in them places like he said he was gonna do, and there you go. There go the rewards. Make those, travel those miles, travel the distance, get rewarded. All right, guys, I'm gonna close out right now. Just come across the big bush here, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue to hammer them, and try to get a speck or two out of here, just to prove to me that specks are still in the place. So we're gonna go ahead and close out, and we'll see y'all on the water somewhere, but not here. And we just have to figure out what is our next target, what is our next location going to be. It'll be something, but it won't be, it won't be one of these deals that we know that's not producing. We're looking for producers. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and close out. Appreciate y'all checking out, the content. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit your bell, and it'll so you can get notified when these videos really start producing some serious action. And that's gonna happen real soon for me. Y'all can guarantee that. But we're gonna go ahead and make my voices going away. Get out of here and go and hammer the bike. You got a bike area back there. We're gonna go hit that and see what's going on back there, and see if we can snatch up a few specs. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you on the water next time.